It is said that Chan Master Zhao Zhou asked a newly arrived monk, "Have you ever been here?" This monk said, "I have been here once." Master Zhao Zhou said, "Let's go for tea." Zhao Zhou asked another monk, "Have you ever been here?" That monk said, "No, I haven't." Master Zhao Zhou still said, "Let's go for tea." Master Zhao Zhou, a reputable Chan master, no matter whom he met, always had the same proposal: "Let's go for tea." This anecdote has been passed down through the ages. Chan is not a mysterious or extraordinary act, nor apart from the present life. The wisdom of Chan is everywhere. The Chan masters go for tea is a self-introspection, a way to recognize one's true nature. In tea, we find harmony. Through Chan, we gain insight, weaving the wisdom of Chan into the tea culture. Each tea gathering is a unique causality. Life is impermanent. Every instant is changing, arising, and ceasing. Engaging each ceremony with the spirit of once in a lifetime, from brewing to sipping, we fill our hearts with sincerity, respect, and sublimity, settling into this very moment. With that in mind, we begin the journey of making a cup of mindful tea. The spirit of the traditional tea ceremony originates from Chan Buddhism's ideas of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility, which are the very essence of Chan. To achieve a perfect inner and outer unity of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility, one cannot make it without the wisdom of emptiness and formlessness. To help regulate the mind and enjoy this cup of tea, we should create a relaxing atmosphere, or go into natural landscape of mountains and rivers, to be with the sunlight, breeze, trees, and rocks, so our minds are easier to relax. Just quietly be with the tea and with oneself, from letting go to relaxing to emptying the mind. When hosting a tea ceremony, we carefully establish various forms, like thoughtfully decorating the space, carefully selecting the utensils, and intricately designing the process. All of these are very ceremonial. However, it's easy to become attached to the forms and fall into worldly mindsets. Does that mean we shouldn't care about these things? This requires the support of the wisdom of Chan. The vast sky does not stop the white clouds from flying. With a mind that resides nowhere, transcending the material world, the original mind remains unattached. If one attaches precisely to the forms, it would be putting the cart before the horse. The tea set's arrangement stems from principles of dots, lines, surfaces, and leaving blank spaces in Chinese painting and calligraphy. Each tea utensil is distributed as a dot. The body's dantian serves as the central axis for the tea ceremony, fixing the position of the covered bowl on the tea set. The fairness pitcher is placed to the left of the covered bowl, and the first teacup is placed directly in front of the fairness pitcher. The teacups are arranged in a line to the left. The vase and flower branches form a diagonal line in front of us. Leave the rest of the space empty. Under the tea set, place the auxiliary brewing utensils on both sides, including kettle, water bowl, tea tray, tea towels. Chan practice emphasizes a restless mind suddenly calms. The nirvana tranquility of the three Dharma seals refer to simplicity, tranquility, and the principle of less is more. The external environment in ceremonies help us purify our minds. When engaging in a tea ceremony, our minds should be as clear as a bright mirror, reflecting objects as they come and go without leaving any trace, with no delusions or impurities. Bring the mind back to the present, neither living in the past nor in the future. Let go of all attachments to identity, career, status, and indeed everything worldly. Only then can one see the way through this cup of tea and experience the oneness of tea and Chan. During the tea ceremony, there is a corresponding sense of ritual, order between the elders and the young, and proper demeanor. These ceremonies are merely methods for calming the mind. Next, we formally introduce you to the 7 steps to mindful tea. Step 1, greeting with gratitude. Please adjust the sitting posture with a straight spine, settling down without moving. With a grateful mind, join your palms and make a respectful bow. Generally, serving tea emphasizes introducing the tea itself, including its type, origin, appearance, and aroma. The reason tea can become a key to the way does not lie in the tea itself. No matter how precious or rare or of high quality it may be, if it is not endowed with a spiritual connotation, it is merely a rare luxury. Step 2, mindfully preparing the tea set. Turn the cups. Anchor your mind in turning, making each movement clear and distinct. Mindfully adjust the position of the tea set, ensuring there is enough space between each item to avoid any contact when picking up or putting down. In this process, from motion to stillness, we gradually become aware of our minds. Life is like tea. Embrace it with an empty cup. We are unable to realize our true nature because we are trapped in various attachments, such as our own preconceptions, concerns, and afflictions. If we can detach from all things, how does it matter to be always surrounded by them? Only by letting go can we be free from all physical and mental obstacles and free our attachments to the external world and internal emotions. Step 3, listening to the boiling water and observing the mind. When we are boiling water, we focus our mind on the present moment. At this time, there is only one thing in the world, that is to boil water and listen to its sound. Fully immersing in the gradually boiling sound of the water is a practice in cultivating the ability of stillness and concentration. Tea is our anchor, an object of perception for our peaceful mind. Step 4. Warming the cups and passing around the fragrance. There are 5 actions: warming the cups, adding tea leaves, shaking out the fragrance, smelling the fragrance, and passing around the fragrance. 1. Warming the cups. With your right hand, remove the lid from the tea bowl and place it on the side of the saucer. With your right hand, lift the kettle, pour water to a fixed point of the bowl, and fill the bowl 1/2 to 3/4 full. Pour the hot water from the bowl into the fairness pitcher. Warming the bowl facilitates the release of the fragrance from the tea leaves and keeps the tea at a constant temperature. 2. Adding tea leaves. With your right hand, pick up the tea scoop and pass it to your left hand. Hold it in front of your chest. Lift the tea pin with your right hand and brush the tea leaves from the tea scoop into the bowl. Return the scoop and pin to their original positions. 3. Shaking out the fragrance. Place the lid on the bowl, shake it with both hands, and let the warmth of the bowl awaken the tea leaves. 4. Smelling the fragrance. Breathe out sideways and then open the lid slightly upward to breathe in the fragrance. 5. Passing around the fragrance. With both hands, pass the tea bowl to the tea body on your left for them to enjoy the fragrance. The number of people can be determined by the specific circumstances. For example, in a gathering of 3 to 5 people, it can be passed around in turn. If the group is larger, select 1 or 2 individuals to represent the rest. Using both hands, with the left hand as the axis, rotate the fairness pitcher to a position that is convenient to pick up with the left hand. Pour hot water into the cups from left to right. Make sure the bottom of the fairness pitcher is facing you. When finished, return the fairness pitcher to its original position. After concentration, our mind gradually becomes calm and stable. It's just like the water. When it is turbulent, it becomes muddy and nothing can be seen clearly. Only after it settles and returns to its original clarity can we see clearly what's inside. This is the same with the mind when it calms down. Then we can see clearly every move we make. When adding tea leaves, we know we are adding tea leaves. When shaking out the fragrance, we know we are shaking out the fragrance. When smelling the fragrance, the aroma of tea passes through the nose, entering the body, clearly knowing the response of the body and mind. Maintain the awareness of the tea fragrance without any judgment or any emotions of likes or dislikes. If one clings to likes and dislikes, it means the mind has fallen into thoughts and preconceptions once again. In the tea ceremony, we need to be both clear and accepting, neither indulging nor rejecting, but see everything with an ordinary mind. The true ordinary mind is pure, naked, and unobstructed. It is the original nature that neither arises nor ceases. is neither defiled nor pure, neither increases nor decreases. Step 5. Making tea and awakening the mind. Chan is the awakened mind, which is also the essence of all things. The so-called understanding the true mind and seeing the Buddha nature is directly realizing the awakened mind inherent in life. The self-nature of body is originally clear and pure. Simply use that mind and you will straightway accomplish Buddhahood. If we can realize this original pure mind, you are, to a certain extent, no different from the Buddha. When we make tea, we are actually helping ourselves to train this altruistic mind, compassionate mind, and the mind of no self. When we make tea with this mindset, we're actually cultivating altruism, compassion, and no self. To rinse the tea, the first infusion in pouring out should be done relatively quickly, following the principle of quick in and quick out. Pour the rinsed water into the water bowl. Place the lid on the holder with your right hand and pour water either at a fixed point or in a clockwise rotation, observing the height and thickness of the water flow. Put the kettle back to its original position, cover the tea bowl with the lid, and then pour the tea soup into the fairness pitcher on the left. Step 6. Distributing tea evenly. The tea brewer, using both hands, with the left hand as the axis, rotates the fairness pitcher to a fixed position that is convenient to pick up with the left hand. Then, holding the fairness pitcher in front of the chest and with a mindset of altruism, the tea is distributed evenly from left to right. After distributing the tea, serve the tea with a mind of respect and offering. Step 7. Drinking the tea. Settle down your body and mind. Sit upright with dignity. Lift your cup with both hands, or you may hold the cup with your left hand while using your right hand to support it. At the moment of lifting the teacup, focus your mind on the tea. Feel attentively the moment your lips touch the teacup. As you breathe in, draw the tea into your mouth. Let it linger for a moment. As you breathe out, allow the tea to flow to every part of your body. Drink slowly in small sips, allowing the tea to stay in your mouth for a while before swallowing. Maintain a clear awareness of all sensations arising from drinking the tea. With a relaxed and open mind, feel everything in the present moment, but without making judgments. Just feel. Maintain a clear awareness of the present moment is a state of mind that is key to guiding us towards awakening in life. Drinking tea becomes a practice of cultivating the wisdom of Chan and nurturing a mind of Chan. This process is also to train mindfulness and awaken the power of inner clarity. At this moment, our lives are filled with mindfulness, tranquility, dignity, and awareness. Thus, we are changing the state of ignorance and confusion in our lives. This process is both a cultivation of compassion and altruism, as well as a practice of mindfulness. We draw our outward chasing mind back to the space where we are now, back to the present tea session, back to the tea in our hands, and finally back to our inner mind. When drinking tea, one should eliminate dualistic opposition and empty all attachments to external forms. The training of 7 steps to mindful tea lights up an inner lamp from 1 to millions. Our lives are full of afflictions and chaos, yet Buddhism teaches us that every individual possesses a lamp of wisdom, a lamp of awakening, along with the potential for self-liberation. This lamp needs the wisdom of the Dharma to ignite it, allowing the world to be filled with light, compassion, and hope. Let us experience the taste of Chan in the tea soup and feel this tranquil coolness in the mundane world. In this Chan atmosphere, we could almost visualize Chan masters residing in simple huts in the mountains, sitting opposite to each other, drinking tea in a transcendent state of ease and freedom.